A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the New Mexico Lobos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Horned Frogs' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So New Mexico's offense will get the first possession of the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Rush is on him. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks. And the ball's out there after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, get in the fumble.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for the score. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. They come into the season, #1 recruiting class in the country. Think we'll see those freshmen much?
You dang right we will. I mean, you don't recruit like they did this offseason and be the #1 team in the country without getting a ton of impact guys that come in and contribute day one. Palmer, there's a lot of young, exciting faces.
Yeah, they don't look like freshmen either. I mean, these guys look like grown men. And remember, in recruiting, a lot of these kids were promised to get on the field very, very early. For this team to have the success they're hoping to have, absolutely these freshmen have got to go.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures a fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Here comes the heat. Creates a little room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. He's got him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, TCU.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Cameron. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse as the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just going to keep it after the snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. After the penalty, they'll snap it on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Nice move to keep running. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The toss sweep to the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Floats it out in space. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. The give to the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, New Mexico! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Woolen. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Running into the open space. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Marquez. Man, just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Marquez. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. The defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Pulls it in down the sideline. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Lobos will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Estrada. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Appalachian State has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Tulane.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Estrada.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. back open in the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the heat. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Never a doubt. Now a two-possession game at 24-13. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are
makes the catch down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Hand off from the gun. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They'll give it to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He lets it fly. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Marquez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And the route is on.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. The option look. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Great place to start for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Stenson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touch.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
New Mexico, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Lobos send out the punt unit.
Offense facing 4th down.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. To the air, it's Gomez. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. He lofts one down the sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Past the 45. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Gomez. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, TCU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Number 21.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
52. New Mexico. 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanning. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Lobos in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Lanning. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Lobos will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Here we go. Back to throw. It's Gomez. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. He got it. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.